Good morning, guys. So today is, like you don't know, I never be knowing. Today is June 16th, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I think that's not right. I think it's Tuesday. Monday. Today is Monday, June 16th. Me and Story are here. You want to say hi? And I've honestly been sleeping a lot the past 2 days. I haven't got ready or anything today. Y'all see I've been picking my face. Don't worry about all of that. But I wanted to get some things in order today a little bit. We did pretty much finish putting the clothes up. We're gonna need another dresser because that's not gonna cut it. That's what's gonna have to be for right now. But as y'all can see, everything on the dresser is all like a bunch of decorations, and this box is also decorations. So I wanted to kind of just sort through that a little bit. Originally, this cube thing here was gonna go in the living room somewhere, but I think I want to put it in the bedroom on this wall. So, but then do I want it on the wall, or do I want it, like, do I want it here, or do I want it here? I think I'm gonna put it on the wall, this wall here. Just because there's like a lot of things. So I'm gonna show y'all me getting this in order. Do I want to use the camera? That's the other thing. Where is it? Oh, camera's right here. If the camera has an SD card, I will use the camera. So the camera just so happens to have an SD card and battery in it today, so I'll be using it. I don't sound too happy, and that's because y'all know, love the quality of the camera, don't love the hassle of the camera. But I'm gonna get y'all set up so we can unpack this stuff, because it's been a while since I've seen it. Or should I unpack? Yeah, I'm gonna unpack the stuff first onto the bed, then I'll bring the white cube in here. Okay, let me get the item right here. There's honestly so much stuff, too much stuff. The stuff has to be sorted. There's clothes, there's gifts, camera items, stuffed animals. Okay, let's do the box first. So first thing first, we have a bunch of paint stuff. Another thing y'all should know is that I wanted to spray paint the white things. I don't know if y'all remember, but there's like a white table in the living room and that white cube. And I wanted the living room, well, I wanted every space to have more color, because y'all know this whole modern stuff, they be trying to make stuff gray and white and cream and all of that. And I feel like a home should have color. I feel like humans should be surrounded with color, because color is natural, reminiscent of nature. And so, yeah, I feel like a home should represent that, so that humans can be reminded and feel kind of close to nature. So yeah, we have yellow spray paint and blue spray paint, but I think I like both of those, but I think we also need to get a green and an orange. What is it? Okay, so that's that. Don't know where none of that's gonna go. Okay, now let's sort through this stuff off of here. Okay, let's move these. We also got this. At the end of the year, CMC students throw out stuff they don't want anymore, and a dream catcher was one of those. So I'm gonna put this, I'm just gonna put it on the counter actually for right now so I can see it. Let me actually wipe this down right quick. This thing also came from CMC students throwing stuff out at the end of the year. But this was this was in the fall, so this wasn't even the end of the school year. This was literally, also there's water on my shirt, and there's like permanent dirt stains or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, they were throwing this out, actually not CMC, Pomona. Literally at the end of the fall semester, so before winter break. And we grabbed it. Okay, let's see what we have here. Hair products can be the first to go. Y'all gonna come down here with me and sit on this antique TV that I got from the trash that I was going to use potentially to smash up in the video project I was working on, but I didn't end up smashing it up. There we go. It's a little bit better. I'm doing this first little bottom corner. Lots of hair products from over the years. These are my old glasses. These glasses I've had since like 8th grade. But they're super flimsy. They look good still though. But it's like the lenses are scratched up now a little bit and they're like super flimsy. But these definitely lasted a long time because they haven't broken. I still can see out of them and everything. So that's some good glasses right there. It's from Village Eye Care in Hyde Park in Chicago. Supplies, office supplies. I've had these. We're Not Really Strangers is the only game that I like. It's not really a game, it's just questions. And I'm always asking people questions. It's like what I do. Hopefully one day I could be saying, it's what I do for a living, is ask people questions. But yeah, so it doesn't feel like a game to me. It feels like what I do. And it probably also helps to make me better at asking questions, at doing interviews. Playing that, being able to see how people react to certain types of questions and stuff. Everything coming together though, to be a part of the bigger plan. If y'all don't know, I'm trying to brand my second channel name, which is gonna be my interview channel. And I don't wanna say podcast. I feel like everybody does podcasts now, and I don't wanna be a podcaster with the sitting at the table with mics and all of that. I don't envision that. I definitely want it to be conversational, which is what podcasts were supposed to be, but I feel like they just are not that anymore. Everything's for an aesthetic, and like there's a certain energy that people do podcasts with, and there's y'all know there's a podcast culture, and with the podcast culture comes a podcast aesthetic, and with an aesthetic comes a list and basically set boundaries within that aesthetic of how it should look, how it should sound, how it should feel, the questions that should be asked, all of that. So I don't want to do a podcast. I want to do interviews, and I'm not going to do that low. So I just want to ask you, da-da-da-da. Like, not like that either. Like a conversation, like sit down and talk, like have a chat. This has nothing to do with me moving right now at all. But We're Not Really Strangers made me think of that, and so I just went on this whole tangent. Okay, so now this is pretty much clean. Of course, we're gonna have to clean it again, and things are gonna get moved around, which I'm trying to be more comfortable with. I'm gonna slide this into the room. So I just put this right here. I don't think I like it right there, to be quite honest. I feel like, yeah, it doesn't look right. Like, it doesn't look balanced. So I'm actually gonna take it out and put it. I'm gonna put it on this wall right quick. I'm gonna move this other stuff up there. And that's gonna be that for now. We lucky have a lot of stuff. Like, we still have blankets. This is crooked. Why y'all didn't tell me? We have like blankets and stuff. I wanted to show y'all this rug. This is actually my first time seeing it in person, and it is just beautiful. Well, y'all have to see it in the lights. Like, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. But see, I don't want this outside. I don't know where I would want this, but I know I don't want it outside. But this is gorgeous. Okay. Back to this. Let's focus. Let's focus. Nice. You hear me struggling? I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for a store. I don't know what I want to do for a store with the stuff that we have. And let's start going pretty. This wasn't on this wall. But then I want it. Like, I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know, especially because we have a black couch, a black table, a white bookshelf, a white table. So it's like, which one goes where, you know? That's the game I feel like I'm trying to play right now. Y'all can't even see. Like, and then this is off center. It just looks awkward. I feel like it needs to go underneath the window. Let's move again. Because I feel like, because of the size of it, like, this is not a piece that needs to be on. It's not a piece that needs, what am I trying to say? But due to its size, I feel like it's not a piece that goes in the middle of a wall like that. Like, it should be underneath a window, you know? So I'm gonna put it right over there. Then see. Yeah, it's too small. Like, it's too small to just be taking up that much space. Okay. But it will have to fit perfectly underneath this window. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's like right, the perfect size. Okay. Then we have this stuff. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's these new plants, these kiddos. You see them? Maybe they can go there. Over there. That might be nice. But I don't know, that big one is really big. So I don't know if I want that there. We also have this really nice like, I actually don't know if they're paintings. It might just be prints. Yeah, they're prints. Prints of paintings to hang up. I feel like those would be nice. Side and side of the windows. Yeah. But I don't have any pieces hanging right now. But they're really nice and they go well because we have like black, white, and color. I guess is what's going to be the stuff. Because I feel like when you have a lot of color in your space, you need something to be the accent color to bring it all together so it doesn't look junky. So, but some people like the junky look, so junky's not bad. But I feel like it personally looks better to me when you have an accent color. So if it's like your house has a bunch of colors, like you have a green couch and an orange side table and a red lamp and all of this, then what should be the accent color is wood, or is white, or is black, or is black and white, or silver, or gold. Like something that's like consistent to weave the things all together so it just doesn't look like a bunch of different colors and that's it, you know? So now I'm gonna move this into the middle. See how that looks. Hopefully it looks good. So I'm gonna put the books first. We have lots and lots. But then some books also should be left out because I like that whole look. Better already though. You know, it's nice to just have some structure, even if it is going to get moved around. But I think it's, I hope y'all can hear me, but I think it's necessary to do this because you're able to see what you have and how stuff works together in your space instead of just randomly placed. And then from seeing it in like a slightly arranged way, you could be like, oh, I would rather arrange it this way. I would rather arrange it another way. I like it exactly how it is, you know? And you kind of have time to see. But see, I don't like that. That I don't like. I don't like that. These, me and Jamal got these because they go together. They have to get cleaned out, a little dusty. But it's like, I forgot how it goes. I think like this, yeah. Damn. Y'all can't see with them in here, but I also got these frames for free from the media studies department at my school. Y'all can kind of imagine. It's like the stream flows sort of this one. They don't go together perfectly, but when they actually are side by side, it's just the prints. You'll definitely be able to see what I'm talking about a little bit better. But this is her so far. Already looking more like a home. I come in here, she on the bed, posted up. Okay, to the bathroom, I just added this rug and that painting over there. Of course, the painting needs to get hung up. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just kind of situating stuff. I'm also about to go ahead and Swiffer and mop. In the room, y'all didn't see all the stuff that was on the bed, but I showed it to you kind of one by one. So that's pretty much taken care of. Set up I needed lighting to adjust. I set up my little Zen garden here. I went ahead and hung up this dream catcher. And then, I kind of set this stuff up on the dresser. I don't know where I want to put that. And then I set up my quote on the door. And then what else did I do? This is the status of the living room now. This is kind of like the stuff I still have to deal with. This is mostly art and like blankets and stuff that I don't know where to put. At the moment, we probably need like a basket to go right there for the blankets because we don't have much closet space. I cleaned off this. This had like a bunch of stuff on it at first, so now it only has what needs to be there. I added the rug there, finished our cube, went ahead and added these items to this table. That TV, I don't even know if it works, but I just like it. It's just cool to me. So I set it there with the books and then the markers. And then I set up this with all of our paint so it could look nice, add some color. And then I'll clean the mirror off, have the mirror here. And the plants are there. That plant's there. So we're definitely making progress. This stuff I don't know what to do with yet. Story literally demolished my original Weird Al Really Strangers box. So I need another one of those. But right now I'm gonna Swiffer and mop, shower, and then I'm gonna go to Target to get some stuff. Like we don't have like a hand towel. We need a hand towel. I was gonna get this welcome mat for the door. It's not a welcome mat, but a door mat tool right here. We'll see if I end up getting it. And then there's like these 2 green bean bags that I wanted. So if those are still on sale at Target, I'll get those as well. And yeah. Hey guys, so we just went to Target, me and Story, and got some things from the remainder of the budget that we had. From the remainder of the budget that me and Jamal set aside, because there was like some savings that we had to get stuff. And so I just purchased some things. This is our patio, so we have a lot of space. I have these 2 things already, but just got these. So bring them over here. They were on clearance. This I just got dirty, literally right now. That's the thing when you buy light colored stuff. And then the other one, oh, already had a stain on it, but you can't see it. It was right there. Just flip it that way. And then it's just as nice. That's all we have for now, but I want to have like plants, other things that are like wooden like that out here too. And then this doormat. We have this beautiful doormat. These 2, those 2. It's a start, LOL, so that's nice.